Hi, my name is Scott with Coastal Conversions here in Hampstead, Maryland, and today we're going to be taking you on a full tour of the ultimate family van. Ton of features on this. We have a pop top, we have an electrical bed lift, and tons more. So without further ado, let's check it out. So I'll show you some of the exterior features on this van. Starting up front, we have the CA tuned bumper, the Baja LP9 off-road lighting. We also upgraded the suspension with the Van Compass suspension with the Falcon shocks. We also did the Alvan rims and Wild Peak all-terrain tires. We also added a running board from Illuminous to help the clients get in and out of the van since this is lifted. Moving on back, we have the rear bumper from our friends at Backwood Adventure Mods. We also have the Monster XL cargo box from Alvans for the clients to store any additional cargo they do not want to carry around inside the van. We also have the spare tire carrier from Alvans as well. You'll also notice the flares that we installed from Flare Space on both the passenger and driver side, giving the clients the ability to sleep widthwise in the van, giving them more living space up front. We also have the electric awning from Fiamma. So let's check out what's on the inside. Starting up front here, we have this nice little cubby for the client's shoes to throw in as they're getting in the van. We have our happy hour table. They can enjoy some beverages of their choice. We also have the custom bug nets from our friends at Roleff. The nice feature about these bug nets is that you can still have access to your happy hour table while still keeping the bugs out. So as you walk into the van, you'll notice this two-person bench seat we have from Friedman. This folds up into the wall when not in use and folds out when they want to go for a trip and bring some more people with them. The nice thing about this seat is we also have a custom table for them to use when in transit or when they're parked and eating. So this is just a nice feature for the back passengers to have. The beautiful thing about these seats, when you need them, you can pull them out from the wall. And when you're about to take off and hit the road, if it's just one or two of you, you can fold these up and now open up the space to your van. Now I did mention that this van does sleep 6. One of the ways that is possible is this pop top from our good friends at RRE Global. So we installed this so when the clients have parked and get ready to camp for the night, they just unhook these two hooks, push it up, and now they have sleeping quarters for 2. So how do you get up there? So hidden away, we have this ladder. It's a telescoping ladder that comes out. So there's a window on each side. There's also a nice screen window in here, and then you have your max air fan up top. So directly behind the driver, we have some overhead storage, and we also have the antennas for the satellite Wi-Fi system that we installed. So on the passenger side, above the driving door, we have all the control panels. Everything in this van is powered by Victron components. We have the hot water heater switch. We also have a fuel-fired heater from Webasto. This ties into the van's diesel system. And then all your switches that control the van as well as your light switches. These are all on dimmers. Moving over to the galley, we have a flip up counter to extend the counter, getting them more space. We have the big stainless steel sink with the extendable faucet, more counter space next to the sink, and then a 2-burner induction stovetop. Plenty of storage space underneath, giant cupboard here, as well as a bank of drawers. We have these marine latches to prevent the cabinets from flying open while the clients are driving. We also have some upper storage above the galley. Back over to the driver's side, we have an induction microwave as well as a fridge freezer combo. The great thing about this specific unit, they can adjust this to have both the top and the bottom be one freezer or one refrigerator, or the top refrigerator, bottom freezer, vice versa. So very versatile fridge freezer combo. Moving on back to the wet room, you have the adjustable shower head. This can go up and down based on your height. And we also have a hidden toilet. Directly across from the shower, we have this nice floor to ceiling cabinet. Some nice space up top. They can take this drawer out if they want to hang some shirts or whatnot, and then a bank of drawers below it. Moving on to the bench bed area system. So one of the other beds in this van is this bench dinette area. So this table comes off. So this is a Lagoon swivel mount. And what the client does is they then take the base of the mount off. They can set that aside. That piece then fits in between these cushions on the side. Fit in nice and snug. Now you have another bed. So we're up to 4 people sleeping now. Where do the other 2 sleep? In this electric bed lift. All right, so now that we have our bed lift down in position, I want to go over these 2 things. So we notice some builders, when they do these bed lifts, they just have a cushion to kind of fill this gap for their flares, which is awesome. Nothing wrong with that, especially if it's just a bed lift and not a bunk bed system. The only problem with that is you're only giving the client 1 level for the bed lift. So we made these custom wings, completely padded, nice cushion on them. So these just slide into place like so. And now this extends all the way into the window, and then they can use that. So let's say they want someone to sleep underneath. So now they can maintain this level. So now if they wanted to go a little higher because there was someone sleeping below them, they still have these wings to give them that same extension instead of just the cushion, which would be in the windowsill. Now, since we were not able to put a rooftop AC on this van and our clients did want an AC, we went with the Cruise and Comfort HD Series air conditioner. So that is placed inside this bench, and you have the vent for that here, and that keeps the van incredibly cool even in the hottest of summer days. So in the rear of the van, we also installed bug nets from Roll-F as well. Nice thing about these, they can roll up out of the way if the client still wants to access their exterior shower, which is here. So if the client wants to hose off something in the back, they have a rear shower connect here, which has an easy connect to connect in. Now they have a hose in the back. So on the rear doors here, we installed these storage panels, giving the clients, I believe it's 90 liters of extra storage space. You have all of your electrical components on the left-hand side. This van has 600 amp hours of Victron batteries. It also has 500 watts of solar on top of the pop top. You have all your AC panels here, outlet as well. We have a fan here that keeps all the Victron components nicely ventilated. When it reaches a certain temperature inside, this fan will kick on to make sure the components stay nice and cool. As I mentioned before, we have an exterior shower, and then we have a vent system for the AC as well. So this van is also equipped with an onboard air compressor. The connection for that is in the rear below the backwoods bumper. That way, if they need some air on their trips, or if they're taking this van off the road and they want to take some air out of their tires, they can do so with ease. So that wraps it up for this van tour. Please hit that subscribe button, like, follow, share, and if you're interested in your very own coastal conversion, reach out to us on our website at coastalconversions.com. Cheers.